Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what happened, and I don't know, I don't know what happened. I lost you guys, and I apologize. I don't know. Guys, I have the biggest bandwidth I can possibly have for my house, and yeah, I don't know what happened. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know. I think my daughter was gaming, is what I think, and it doesn't. You guys, I, I don't understand the whole bandwidth thing. I'm sorry. It's like this is like ridiculous. Um, it's so ridiculous. It's like I don't know. You guys, I don't know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Um, it just decided to go to have its own moment. So I don't know if anybody's. Let me see if I can. It's like it has its own life. Has a life of its own. It's like I don't know what to do. It has a life of its own. It has its own thing. I have the most bandwidth I can have, and it still does its own thing. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything, you guys. I really don't. I don't know nothing. But I'm grateful you came back. It's crazy. It is crazy. I'm just trying to send it to a couple people so I can. Yep. Guys, I don't understand things sometimes. Sometimes it just does its own thing and I didn't do anything. It happens. Like, what am I going to do? So, what are you working on, Miss Emmy? What are you working on? I think Linda wanted this one. I'm going to put her name on it, and she can tell me otherwise if she doesn't. I can't. It's like I got the biggest bandwidth that I could get because when my older kids were visiting, my ones that live in Morocco right now, which I talked to them today. You haven't done anything in a long time. Oh, girl, you got to get going with me. You got to get back. We got to get back on the train. I've been in my own funk. So I'm gonna hold this one for Miss Linda. If she doesn't want it, I can redo it. I'm gonna hold it for a while. Day 2, number 4. I talked to my daughter in Morocco today, and I thought they were heading to Thailand, but I'm not 1,000% sure. And I think that they're going to head back here. And so I said, would you guys come and hang out with me for a little while? So I'm hoping. There's no promises. Kids, they do their own thing. So, they have their own thing going on. So maybe they'll come back. Maybe they will. I don't know. We will see. We will see. I'm hoping they do. I'm hoping they come and visit me. Yeah. Yeah, you hope someday just I get it. That needs to get done. Yes. Go into your job tires you out. I can relate to that. I mean, I have to say, one of my friends was joking with me and saying that, he thought I was, we were talking about my midlife crisis. And, we were talking about because I said, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And he was laughing at me. Hey, Trish, how are you? Yay, Janet. I sent you a link. I'm so sorry, guys. I think my daughter was gaming, even though she said she was only watching YouTube. And I think when they game, it takes all the bandwidth because it's just me and her here, and I don't know. So if Linda comes back in and she doesn't want that book, holler at me because I put her name on it. But if she doesn't want the last book, number 4, this is number 5. This is number 5, day 2. And it's $35 plus shipping. No, so we've been talking about my midlife crisis. Okay. He makes fun of me, but I have to, and he's ridiculous. He makes fun of me and he says, because I said, I don't know what I want to be when I grow up. And he's like, you don't have to know what you want to be. And then he and I had this really super serious conversation today. And the serious conversation was about how I've been a caregiver my whole life. And that, that extension of being a caregiver also entailed me moving to North Carolina for Blake's dad and that sort of thing, right? And this one is, I want to say it's 17 by, because these are approximate, because I'm using a little wooden ruler, 17 by 18. Maybe it's 18. Yeah, 17 by 18. Anyway, so we were talking about it, and I've known him. You guys, I've known him for 41 years. And he's such a lovely friend. You guys, he calls me I would say in the 41 years, we used to date when we were in college. And then again, in my mid-20s, we rekindled our whatever it was. And, he's a great friend. We've been friends. He's been through my divorce with me. I've been through his divorce with him. I've been through, I don't know, he's had lots of people, I've had two steady people for 35 years. He's had multiple. I mean, he was married for a while, but anyway, he's known me a really long time. And he said something to me today because we were talking about, he's helping me with a web design project. He's a website designer. And he said something to me today because we were talking about me taking a job because, you reminded me of it because when you said, your job tires you out. He said to me, you've been a caregiver your whole life. He's like, your whole life. And then he said, even when we were in college. And you guys, I was like, I was like, what? He goes, even when we were in college. Because he has a medical condition. He goes, you were always concerned about me. And I was thinking, yeah, it's I don't want you to have I don't want you to die on me. I don't want you to die on me. So yeah, I was a little bit concerned about you. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So anyway, he was just, it's one of those things where you don't even know that somebody really noticed that about you, but he did. He noticed that about me. So I was just like, whoa. And then I was just telling him, I said, yeah. And then when you have kids and you have a family, you just kind of focus on that. And anyway, it was kind of eye-opening, but he said to me, you don't have to decide. You don't have to know what you're going to be. He said, you don't have to know. And more than that, I kind of feel like I've put so many of the things that I thought I would do in my life on the back burner because I had a family and kids. And I don't regret any of it because I love my kids. And I love my kids. I would not change any of that. But I could have probably put a little bit more of me in there, So he was like, he's the one friend that, do you ever have that one friend that just doesn't cut you any slack? He's that way with me. He does not cut me any slack. None, zero. And I'm grateful. He's been He's been a real good friend all these years. We were talking about it. I said, I can't believe we've been friends that long. He's like, I know, right? And when I was in Hawaii, he always called me like at least once or twice a year. But now that I'm kind of more stateside and the time differences aren't so daunting, he calls me more. You're that friend? Oh, Trish. Hey, Boots. Aww. Happy to see you. How's John? So, Amy, I get it, girl. I'm sending you love. Hang in there. I am sending you love. I know the tiring thing of doing a job you don't love. I get it. I completely get it. Completely get it. So, this one's a really modern looking one. I like it. So Roy, where are you traveling to? We want to know because every time I turn around, you and John are off somewhere fun. So I need to live vicariously through you guys. I did decide, I did make the decision that when my daughter graduates from high school, my butt is taking a year off and I'm traveling. I'm gonna go see all my friends. I will come and craft with some of you if you invite me. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go and see Carla in Portugal. I'm gonna go see Maria in Greece. I'm going to go visit my friend Roz, who lives in England. I'm going to go visit my friend Pilar, who lives in Bogota. Then I'll make a trip around the country. John is well now. He had majors. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Boots, sending you so much love. I had no idea. You guys, I am so out of the loop. Aw. Oh, man. I'm so prayers and I'm happy. That makes me happy that he's doing well. So, guys, we never know. We never know. I'm also going to go see this friend of mine. So I got this like sort of daunting news from somebody that I love. I love, love, love her. She has been, I've known her now for at least 15 years, maybe 16 years. And when I was like going through like what I would consider my real midlife crisis, she was there for me and she just found out that she has the big C. And I have call her every day. I mean, I was calling her pretty much every other day before that just to check on her. She's older. And yeah, she's not going to take, she doesn't want to do any, she said she'll do surgery, but she's not going to do any of the chemo and radiation. So I said, I respect that, like it's your life. So yeah, love, love, love to you, Boots. Love to you, love to John, and I'm glad he's on the mend. Love, love, love. Oh. So this is book number 5. Book number 5. Day 2, book number 5. We love you. We love you, Boots. And we're always here for you. You can message me anytime. You guys, just because I'm not on YouTube doesn't mean you guys all know where I am on Facebook. Find me, message me. People always do. And you guys are my peeps. So I get messages from people that aren't my peeps, that don't even know me, that don't even hang out with me. You guys are totally my peeps. You guys can always message me. So thanks for the thumbs up, you friends. I love you guys. Thank you for that. I'm sorry I lost some of you on the wayside of my dying of the gaming that said they weren't gaming, and then suddenly I had no internet. I'm like, how could I not have internet? It's just me. I'll tell you how many pages so far. I think it's in the that was 57, but there's more than that. This would be a good gypsy journaling book. We're here. You were here in my head, and then poof, alive. Well, I was on earlier, and then the daughter just did the. So it has 61 pages. The daughter just was on. I just said, "Could you please get off for a little bit?" She said, "Okay." Yeah, I love this book too. It is so nice. The hard part for me is, you guys, I can see a million projects made with each one of these. And I do make some of them, and then some of them I don't. One thing I have done is I used some of them for backgrounds when I made. So they had this greeting card drive at my daughter's school, and so I made a ton of greeting cards using wallpaper backgrounds, and they came out good. Just some stenciling, little stenciling over them. They came out really good. You know, you can use them for just about anything. Oh, you know, I'm glad you guys came to hang out with me. Okay, so last call for book number 5, because I did have some kombucha, but I drank it all. That's what I get. So for those of you that don't know, on Sunday we're going to go to let me find Kim's channel. Sunday at 12:45 Central, we are crocheting a granny square bag on Kim's channel, and I'm going to show you. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find her channel. So here is her channel, and she's going to walk us through it. And so I'm going to put 12:45 Eastern, and it's on Kim's channel, and here is her channel. Thank you, Janet. There's Kim's channel. Yep. So if anybody wants to craft along, and oh, you're so sweet. Your brain is normal. What you talking about, Willis? Your brain is normal. Your brain is so normal. Your brain is normal. Okay, last call for wallpaper book 5. And if this wallpaper book looks familiar, I've had it a few times, okay? Because I've had it and then I owned it too. I've sold it a few times because I've gotten it. That's because of my friend, the designer. She loves that company too. Okay, this one is wallpaper book number 6, called the Manhattan Club. And you guys are just too sweet to me. So if you guys are around on Sunday, head over to Kim's channel, 12:45 Central. We're going to do a granny square bag. And if you're a part of our Facebook group, you can. This is number 6, right, Janet? I think so, right? Yeah, number 6, day 2. And it's $35 plus shipping. Yeah, she's gonna walk us through making a granny square bag, like a purse. Okay, this one is 12. So Boots, what's on your crafty table? 18 by 16. So what's on your table? All the wallpaper books. Or 34. Yes, I thought you were writing something to me. Okay. Oh, I love this. You guys, I have already like a dozen upstairs that are the ones I'm hoarding for myself. I don't need any more. I wish one of you guys lived close enough. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love this. I would actually put that on my wall. I love that. Which one of you guys lived closer? And you could do some purging with me. You just bought coffee, and it's in your craft room. It's on your desk. May the crowds be with you. You're working on a denim phone shoulder bag with a video. Okay, awesome. You guys go over to Boots' channel. He's got some good videos. He and I have the same fabric issue. We love us some fabric. You guys, I've been upcycling so many things that it's been like clothing, fabric things. It's been some seriousness. I love this stuff. Look at that. That one's beautiful too. And this one's beautiful too. So I've been making that jean quilt that I haven't finished, and it's very heavy, but you know what? It's good because then that's the only thing you need, plus a sheet on your bed. at night on a cold night here, on a non-Hawaiian night. And yeah, I have to work on that. And then also, my ex-husband's mom died about a year ago, and his sister, when their dad died, I made everyone these memory pillows and a couch. And I made my ex-husband, he was my husband then, made him a blanket with pictures of his dad and him that I did my little gesso transfer with, and his dad's old jeans and work ties, and some shirts. And so my sister-in-law and my former mother-in-law, she's still my mother-in-law, he was the only person I was married to, so still my mother-in-law. When she passed, my sister-in-law called me and asked if I would make the kids all something. So I am going to make them Christmas ornaments. So I promised her I'd go see her. So hopefully soon when school's out, I'll make a trip to see my former sister-in-law, who's still my sister-in-law. And she saved me a bunch of like aprons and different things that were her mom's. And I'm going to make the kids all Christmas ornaments, I think. I think I'm going to make them birds, fabric birds. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll take you guys on that journey with me too. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some birds. I'm going to make have you guys ever just made yourself a crafty wish list and it just doesn't stop? You're like, okay, and that, and that, and that. My quilt for my friend who just got the little farmhouse. I'm going to make her that for her 60th and her housewarming present. Oh, this one's really nice. It's like a wood grain and it's blue. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. And what else am I you guys, I have so many projects. Did I tell you guys that they've asked me to teach art again next year for the kids at Seisha's school? You guys, her name is Seisha. One of her middle names is Ava. So she likes to be called Ava. And although I try to remember, I have called her Seisha her whole life. It's very hard. And I know some of you have probably changed your name or adopted a portion of your name and find it completely and utterly ridiculous that your parents won't call you by that adopted name. But it's not because I don't want to. It's because I don't know. My mind is just, yeah. So that is where I'm at with that. Yeah. The force felt no disturbance, just saying, oh, I'm sorry, Boots. I'm sorry. It's hard when you lose your family members, But my mother-in-law was in her 90s, and she was like, you guys, she went out her way. She went out her way. They told her she was going to pass. She had because I can't even remember what it was she had. And they said, if we don't operate, you don't have very long. She says, I'm done. She said, I am done. I have had a wonderful life. Within 24 hours, she was gone. She had gotten some sepsis or something. Like had gotten an infection, gone to the hospital. They did some sort of procedure and then gave her sepsis. And she was in her 90s and she completely lucid and totally in her sane mind. She was like, I am done. My father-in-law, unfortunately, had passed away, I don't know, like 15 years prior to her. And I think she just missed him so much, You went to a Viking funeral? What you want? Oh, you want a Viking funeral. Okay. You want a Viking funeral. Okay. Because I don't want a funeral. You know what? I want a crafting party. So you guys better hold to it. This one has 75 pages. You guys better hold to it. If I go and you guys are still in my life, I want a crafting party. I don't want a funeral. I want a crafting party and it'll be cremated. You guys and put my urn on the desk and craft. I want to live stream craft along. I want everybody to get their beverage of choice and craft along. This is book 6, day 2, $35. Last call. That's what I want. Is that okay? Can I have that? Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. You have a backup husband list. Constantly changing document. You are ridiculous, Roy. Ridiculous. I want a craft party, okay? I better put that in my will. I want a craft party. I want to craft along, okay? I want to craft and chat. I want you guys to all be crafting and chatting and laughing, having your beverage of choice, and making ridiculous things out of recycled materials. Last call for book number 6. Oh my goodness. That's what I want. That is what I want. All right, you guys, I'm only going to stay on 20 more minutes. Okay. Because I'm going to have company, you guys, and I'm kind of excited about that. I haven't had company in my house, although it's a disaster area from all my crafting. Okay, so I have 50 Japanese book pages for $3, and I have a few packages. So I have as many as anybody wants because I'm purging, and they're really good ones. They're all different, different shades of brown, and so they're 50 Japanese book page packs for $3. Can't beat it. $3. I don't even have my journal over here. I would show you guys that weren't here last night, my little journal, but I don't know where I put it. So there you go. You want one, Janet? Okay. You guys, make sure you send me your all your stuff to my Crafting Mamas email. Janet. Maybe. These are $3. Thank you. Anybody else? Speak up or forever hold your peace. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, I see my journal. I was like, where did I put it? It was right here, but I cleaned it off my dining table. You guys, it has been, okay, Shelley, when are you? Aw, that's a great idea, Boots. That is great. So Bootsy says, Shelley, when you're nearing your time, you need to put together challenge boxes filled with odds and ends and the directions. Make something that reminds you of Shelley. That is a great, you know what? I might do that just for my birthday next year. I might do that. That would be great. Because then I would get to see what everybody made. Because I don't know about the etheric level. Like, I don't know if I'd be seeing anything, And then I'd miss out on all the ridiculousness. So I would totally love that. I'm going to show you guys my journal. I'm going to show you. I have more wallpaper books, but I have to move a box to get to them. You guys, I'm not going to do it. I have to move this heavy box to get to them. Here, let me show you my journal. Okay. So I had these kits last night at my sale last night. And you want two? You want two? How many of these do you want? You want 2 of these? Is that what you said, Janet? You want 2? Just repeat. Just tell me how many you want. I can make as many more as I have. So many Japanese books. They may not be all this size. They might be different. You want all 3? Okay, Janet wants 3. Okay, I have more. I only made 3, so I have more. If anybody else wants them, I have them, and they're really good ones. And Janet, I'll see if I can make an extra, like a different one, so that you can have different size pages. Because you guys, I brought all my Japanese books with me from Hawaii because I sold these kits. Boots, this would be right up your alley. You should make one for John. I sold these kits. I made these with the kids. I was taught, got them into, thank you, Janet. I got them into making journals. I've been teaching an art class and I got them to make journals and we made traveler's notebook size journals. So I had these kits last night and, but I sewed all the scrap fabric. So whoever got the wallpaper books that have all those scrap bits and pieces in them, you know, this is perfect for those bits and bobs. And then, you know, in the kit that I had last night, they all have like 4 pieces of dyed, either coffee dyed or tea dyed, or some of them have Kool-Aid dyed and some of them have um, avocado dyed pages. But, you know, and I did them like a December daily. So there's only 8 or 9 pages. So that only gives you like 30 writing spaces or 32 writing spaces. But obviously you can put tip-ins and that sort of thing in it. But when I made these with the kids, whatever I sold last night were just the leftover kits that I had from doing it with the kids. But when I did it with them, you guys, it opened up a whole new world for them, you know, because none of them have really done it. So yeah, this is like a cover. So mine are like a little wonky. They're not perfect, but there's the inside. There you go. There's the mess on the inside that needs to cover. But it just gives you like, this is like such a really cool way to journal or make something for someone. How much are the kits? The kits are worth $8. Hi, Riri. I don't know how many I have left. If you message me, I had them in pink. Oh, I don't know if I have them over here, you guys. You guys, I'm like a mess going somewhere to happen. Let me see if I have them. I had them in pink, blue, this color, these fabrics. Let me see if I can find them. I don't know where I put them. But anyway, I had made them with the kids. But my point in even sharing it with you is that, you know, it's like super easy, super fun, right? And you could make it, it's like a really quick make. And on top of it all, I mean, not dyeing the paper. You should have heard them complaining about dyeing the paper. That you guys would have had a laugh and a half over, because they were complaining about dyeing the paper because it took so long to dry. You guys would have laughed so hard. They complained about drying the paper. Okay, so I had pink ones. I'll show you. I'll show you the ones I have. I have a couple left of each one. Okay, that's this one, the colors. And it comes with a piece of cardstock and then all the fabric. And then I had a pink one, pink and grays. And then I had, let me see. Yeah, so this is like one of those whatever color ones. I know I sold some of you guys bought them last night, but I also had a blue one, a Christmas one. Let me see if I can find it. Oh no, you guys, my dining room. This is my formal dining room in this house, and it's now become my craft room because I don't have any, my internet's better down here. Saying that, it wasn't very good a minute ago, so there you go. So they come with like 4 pieces of either coffee dyed or tea dyed paper, a piece of a French dictionary, a couple of pieces of Japanese book pages, a piece of music, cards, fabric, and then the piece of card. So it comes with everything, and a tag template, okay, and a atlas page, and then these tabs. It comes with the whale tail punch tabs that you can glue in. You know, those whale tail punch tabs. So it comes with that. What did I miss? Do I have the green? Yes, I have green. Oh, and did you want that wallpaper book, Linda, or not? The one that had the last one before we got cut off. So I'll show you the fabric and the green ones. So the burgundy or the earth tone one and the pink one, and the pink one are all these random shapes. Then I got smart, you guys, because I had 21 kids in my class, and instead of me being all precious about cutting it all, and then I started cutting, and I laid it all out and cut them in squares, okay? But obviously you can cut it any way you want. So this is the green one. You want the earth tone one for Riri? Okay, I'll put you down for that. This is the green one. And then I'll show you the Christmas one and So I got smart after making 21, after making so many kids and making them all. And then, like, oh, you guys, I was like, oh, yes, this will be fun. And I'm making them all different shapes. And then I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. And I started cutting them. I got my rotary cutter out and cut all the fabric. This is a blue one. So guys, I'm excited to have company. My first company. I'm like so excited. Well, it's not really my first company. I did have other people here for Ava's birthday, for Seisha's birthday. This is the blue one. You want the green journal? Okay. Formal dining room is my craft room. Better use the space. It totally is. You want the wallpaper book too? Okay. So you want a green one, and then I'll show you guys the Christmas one. But boots, this is something you could do and make your grandkids and your daughter's one and your kids one, because everybody can find time to write on that many pages. So let me write Linda for this. Oh, where's my pen, guys? Yes, my formal dining room is my crafting room, and I have a craft room upstairs too, Trish. Okay, I have a craft room upstairs, and I have. Okay, Riri wants one of these, and then where's my pen, guys? This my pen has to be on this table. Okay, so I'm gonna put Riri. And Linda wants a green one. I'm going to put Linda. I know it has, I'll remember. But it's a great way to, I'm telling you that the kids were like out of their minds. Then we went away for spring break, you guys, and then we came back and some of them had made their own. I was so happy. Guys, it made me like feel like I had won the lottery, because they came back and they were like, I made one with my grandmother, and then I made one with my friend, and then I made one, and I was like, woo, you guys go. But they did complain about dyeing the paper. They were like, this is ridiculous. It's taking forever to dry. And I thought, you guys have no idea. And this is the Christmas one. And I know it's a little early for Christmas, but hey, I got them to do it because I thought they could start now and give themselves ideas to make handmade Christmas presents. And if they started now, especially if you're a kid, right, you actually get them done. And then they would be ahead. And a couple of them made several Christmas ones. Isn't that cool? So they all come with like 4 sheets of tea dyed or coffee dyed paper, all the papers I told you. Enough like, it's like, I don't know, I think it's like 10 sheets of paper, maybe more, of different pages in there, and then a template for a tag, all those little tabs, and the piece of cardstock, and the cardstock's already cut the size of your traveler's notebook. So just saying. So that it's easy. It's like a no-brainer. And I did mine with a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. So the only thing you need is your glue, and if you're going to glue it, or a sewing machine, and however you're going to sew them together. Because I didn't put any I don't have any binding. It is hard to know what kids like. You're going to teach your 11-year-old granddaughter how to sew. I love it. And become dependent on alcohol. You're ridiculous. Yeah, no, you guys, I'm telling you. And then I showed them how to do it. And if you get a pink one, it comes with the pink dyed papers, because I did Kool-Aid dyeing with them. I also did natural dyeing. We did onion skin dyeing. We did avocado skin dyeing. We were partying. Okay, we were partying. And they were hilarious, you guys. They were like, you would have thought when I showed them onion skin dyeing, they were like, what? They were like, what is this? They were like so shocked that you could take onion skins and dye things with it. Isn't that crazy? This is a fun project though. And I had somewhere on my desk last night under this mess, after you've made the whole journal, you do have a few pieces left over, so you could, because I don't cut the pages the size. So then you could make more, either more tags or tip-ins or something like that. Yeah, I do have your info, but if you guys don't mind sending it to me again, you guys, I'm not always, I try to do my best, but I'm not always there. All right, I'll do a couple more. Any last call for any book pages, and then I'll do a couple more things, and then I'm going to call it a night. Not because I don't love you guys and I don't want to stay with you, but because I'm going to have company soon. I'm going to have company. Okay, so I have 2 napkin packs. I think there's like 11 napkins in each one. They're $2. I think I have 8 of each. Maybe I don't, but I think I do. So this is the pink one. There's everything that I had in pink. I even showed them a napkin decoupage, and I'm going to tell you, they really thought that was great. They were like, oh my gosh. And some of these are like vintage napkins that I got I told you guys I went to that lady's estate sale. I bought all her napkins. I bought her napkins. I bought fabric. I bought, so I have a pink one, and then I have this other one, which is like green and yellow, I guess. I don't know. It was like whatever I had a lot of, because I took them to school and we used them, and this is whatever I had left over. That was multiples. So this one's got green and yellow in it. So they thought, they were like, the napkin thing kind of blew them away too. They were like, what? We made Happy Mail. I showed them how to make, like, take envelopes, like envelopes that you would get in the mail, like junk mail envelopes, and put paper napkin decoupage on them. And they were like all jazzed. It was fun. So they're $2. $2. 2 whole dollars. Yeah. So just say pink or yellow, green, or pink or other. So guys, I have been going through all my stuff. I have been purging. I made a big, huge art, like an art trunk at their school. And so there's like all kinds of supplies that they can take from. And yeah. So I have done all of that. It's just been, it'd be fun. Boots, your granddaughter is going to love the sewing. You know, I tried to teach all my kids to sew. The one that really took to it the most is my youngest one. And she actually sewed at school, not this school, but her previous school. Like, they had an elective to sew, and she sewed all kinds of things. But my daughter, that is the one that got married during the pandemic, Violet, I got her a sewing machine for her birthday because she wanted to go to she and her husband went to the Renaissance Fair, and she wanted to make, you want both, please? Okay. You got it, Janet. She wanted to go to she wanted to make herself an outfit and some scale mail, which she did an amazing job of it. And she wanted to sew a lining in her scale mail. And so I got her a sewing machine for her birthday, and she has been sewing up a storm. So she loves it. And then she said to me, Mom, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do this because I sewed their whole lives, right? So she loved it. You bought your daughter and son their own sewing machine when they were young. It's a wonderful thing to do. Yes. She's dedicated to becoming a fashionista. Aww. You made a skirt yesterday? Oh, great. I love that. Well, you guys, so, I used to make my kids all of their Halloween costumes. And then one year, my oldest daughter, she was about 8. She volunteered me to make all her friends' costumes. Okay, so one year I made like 8 or 9 Halloween costumes, all different ones. Brides. One of them wanted to be Hercules. One of them, it was great. So Let me see if I can find a picture. I had a picture of let me show you guys a picture of her. Let me see. Where is it? I'll show you guys a picture of her costume. She did a great job. So this is Violet. Her name is Violet, and she made herself a purple outfit. But I don't know if you can see it very well, but can you see she made it was like fish scales, and she did chainmail, this whole chainmail top. And it's purple, but it looks blue, I think, on the screen. So that's Violet in her outfit and her dress. And then there's another one she sent me. This is more of a close-up of her sitting in a winged chair at the Renaissance Fair. Isn't that cool? She did a great job. I mean, she combined her metalsmithing with, I know, right? She did a great job. She combined her. That's one thing. My oldest daughter and the middle daughter both, because I was a jeweler for so long, both did jewelry with me. So that was like super great. Last call on your napkins. And so what do you guys want to see? We only have a few more minutes. I have some bags of trim. I have some lace. I have lots of vintagey stuff like that. Or we can just chat and we can do this another day. We can have you guys, I appreciate you and love you guys so much. And I appreciate everything that you are always here for me. And I appreciate it. And I can't tell you how much I do. It's amazing and I appreciate it. I know, right? She did a great job. She did a great, great job. So I made a video of sewing. It's not the best video, but it'll come out, I think, tomorrow or Sunday, of sewing the cover. And then I'll make another one on how I finished it on the inside with the pieces that you got in your pack. But, obviously, if you don't have it, you make it with your own stuff. And then I will do, because the ones I made for myself, and then I showed them lace and trims. Please do. Yes, please do another day. You guys are so sweet. Yeah, I will definitely. Guys, I have to, I got to get my stash under control. Now, the other thing is I'm going to try to start coming back on Tuesdays and Fridays, if that works for everybody. But I may do a day in between, or maybe, like an early morning or something if I get it together. And when I start to do the renovation of I think I'm going to start with this dining room first because it needs the least amount of work. It just needs painting and maybe some touch up. I'll take you guys on that ride of my house, of my little Victorian home that I love so much. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys for being my peeps. Please send me your info and I will send you an invoice in the next couple of days. And yeah, I appreciate all of your love and support. It means the world to me. And I will definitely come back really soon and do another day and just come and craft and chat with you guys. I love you guys. Big, big, big hugs. Big, big hugs. And as always, from my heart to your heart, I'm sending you so much aloha. Always, always, always. Love you guys. Bye for now. Thank you, Janet.